Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode of Quick Word. I think that's going to be the name of this, just a quick word. I try to be quick with it, nothing too long. We'll see, man. But I am me. I am Antoine. For those of you who are new here and don't know, not sure how many people are watching or who actually watch this, but I just pray and I come on and I ask God to use me as a vessel so I can say the words that He wants me to say to try to bring more of His children closer to Him. But yeah, this is what this channel is as of right now, and we'll see if anything changes. But this is the former All Drinks on Me podcast, and now it'll probably be a quick word just to throw that out there. So now, so today's quick word is patience. Yes, patience, which is something a lot of us don't have. I myself, I have patience, but when it comes to certain things, I don't have patience for. But patience is something that we all need to have, especially when it comes to God's timing. One of the hardest things for us to do as human beings is to trust God's timing. God's timing is perfect. We want certain things when we want them right now. But God says just to wait on Him, we will be blessed and we will provide those things. Because if you look in the Bible, some of those things are promised. There's so many different words that can come from patience. Patience, you come from trust as well, which is basically just kind of trusting God and trusting God's timing. But with patience, we are assured of the thing that we want the most in this world will be perfect if we just have patience and wait on God's timing. A lot of us will try to put certain things in our hands and try to just get those certain things, whether that be a relationship, whether that be a job, whether that be a business, whether that be anything. We will try to do it on our own instead of just trusting God's perfect timing, instead of actually having patience. God says, trust His timing. God says, when the time comes, He will provide. He will provide. The Bible is filled throughout with people who had patience and just trusted on God. You got Job and you have Daniel. Just to name an example. So have patience. It's everyone goes through a waiting season, especially people who go through things and then decide to try to come back to the Lord. I myself, I am in a waiting period currently right now. There are things that I believe, well, there are things that God has promised me, and I am just trying to have patience and wait for those things to come to fruition. Now, everyone goes through a valley and then everyone goes through a waiting period. How you handle the waiting period builds your character. Some people go through the waiting period and just complain and again try to put it in their own hands and try to just do it on themselves as opposed to just trusting and waiting God. I am guilty of that, and I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes I do that, but I pray, ask for forgiveness, and I'll go back to it. It's a process, man. It's a process, but we all go through it, man. The waiting period is probably one of the hardest periods that you have to wait when it comes to God. But just know that God's timing is perfect and God has promised you things. And all you have to do is just be patient and wait for those things, and you will get those things. That's in the Bible. That's guaranteed, man. So that's all you have to do. We all want it. We all want certain things, and we also want certain things when we want them. We get tired of not having certain things, whether that be funds, whether that be a business or whatnot. And then when it doesn't happen, a lot of us start to lose doubt. A lot of us start to get frustrated and just believe that it's just never going to happen. And because we do believe it's never going to happen, we decide to go other ways. Now, God will allow us to go that other way, but it may delay the thing that He actually has for us, which is the perfect thing. You can get the good thing, you can get the perfect thing. What I like to say is you can be patient and wait on the big G in God to provide you with that absolute perfect thing that is for you. Or you can try to do it yourself, which is basically the little G. God is going to allow it. He's because he's a good God. He is going to allow you to do it on your own, but it won't be that thing. It won't be that quite that thing that you really, really need. God is going to provide you what you need as opposed to what you want. And we all go through it, man. We all go through it. And it just takes time, man. God's timing is perfect. Your timing is not perfect. My timing is not perfect. Although we want it right when we want it because you feel as though you need it, God's timing is perfect, man. So just trust in Him and just wait on God's perfect timing. If we can do that, if you can do that, if there's anyone out there who's listening to this or watching this and they're just stuck in a place and they want something so bad, just trust in God's perfect timing and just have patience. All you have to do is have patience, and that perfect thing that you want, that perfect thing that you need, that perfect thing that you feel as though you deserve, it's going to come. It's going to come, man. It's going to come. Just wait on the Lord. God blesses those who wait on him. And I have to tell myself this all the time. So don't sit here and think that it's only you. Don't sit here and think that it's just easy just to just wait, because it's tough, man. It's tough, especially when you want something really, really bad. You just have to just be patient for it, wait on it, and God will provide. It's easy in this waiting season to have doubt that God will not provide for you, but he will. Trust me, he will. Just have patience, wait on God's perfect timing, continue to pray, and everything will be all right. Okay? This has been this week's episode of A Quick Word. Peace and blessings to y'all. I'll see y'all next week.